Hi guys, I am back and today I'm going to be doing the 5th update to my Wheel of Lippies project pan. I am so excited for today's update and I don't even want to spoil anything, so let's hop straight into it. So going back to products that I rolled in at my second update, which was in February, they've been in the project for a while. We have my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. This is a mini. My goal was to use this 9 times. I had used it 5 times at the last update, and I used it 5 additional times this past month for a total of 10 uses. So this is going to be rolled out of the project, and this is what it's looking like. Honestly, I don't know why it took me so long to hit my goal on this. I love this lipstick. It's so easy to wear. It goes with almost any look. It's kind of almost my lip shade, but slightly just a little bit more polished. So I definitely am keeping that one. Then the other product that is rolled over from February is my Pure liquid lipstick in the shade About Last Night. It's this really stunning purple color. My goal was to use it 5 times. I had used it twice at my last update. I've used it 3 additional times since then, and I have hit my goal. So this one is also being rolled out. This one I really went back and forth on, and I think having to wear it 3 times this month kind of highlighted for me that this isn't really a very wearable shade for me. I have enjoyed wearing it to concerts or to like the Eras Tour movie and for filming, but as soon as I have to like eat or drink, it gets everywhere. It's kind of patchy, so it doesn't wear nicely over a long period of time. And I have other products that, although I do think this is a beautiful and unique color, and when it's at full pigment, it looks stunning, but it's so finicky. Getting those 3 uses this past month was kind of hard, and I don't want anything in my collection to be hard to wear. I have other berries that I do like the Buxom lip liner that was in this project like a week or 2 ago, or a month or 2 ago. So I'm going to let this one go and hold on to that Buxom lip liner instead. I also realized this month that my Keep and my Unsure were both longer than my Declutter, and I needed to start being a little bit more discerning in what I wanted to get rid of and be a little bit more realistic with myself, because that is the goal for this project. Then we're moving into things that got rolled in my 3rd update. So that was in March. I have 3 products left over from that update. And the first is my L'Oreal Lilac lip color in the shade Lacquer and Roll. I had a goal of 4 uses on this. At my last update, I had 1 use, and I used this 3 additional times this past month for a total of 4 uses. So this is also getting rolled out. I honestly really like this lip color. It stays really well on my lips. I've had to put on I put on like a mask and walked around and talked and did all that stuff and took off the mask, and it looked great. It's a beautiful shade. I love how shiny it is. It's just kind of sticky, so sometimes tactily it's not very nice to wear. And I have a lot of hot pinks, so I put this in the Unsure pile. I'm gonna reckon with all of my bright fuchsias at the end of this project and then reassess whether or not this is something that I need to hold on to. Then the next one is my NARS Velvet Lip Glide Mini in the shade Staying Alive. My goal was 6 uses on this. At my last update, I had used it 4 times, and in the past month, I've used it 2 additional times. So this is also getting rolled out. This is a beautiful shade. I definitely liked this more than the other NARS Velvet Lip Glide that was in my collection. I found this one much easier to wear, it like settled into the lips much more nicely, and I overall just really enjoyed reaching for this. I could definitely see myself just keeping this in a bag and reaching for it whenever I want something. It feels nice on the lips and looks great. And although the formula doesn't like dry down or anything, I don't find that it like smears and it leaves a little bit of a stain behind. So I think it wears off nicely as well. Then the last product from my March update is this Bite Mini Lipstick in the shade Chai. I had not used it at all at my last update. My goal was 3 uses, and I've used it for the 3rd time today. So this is also getting rolled out. This is a really pretty color. I was really thinking about whether I wanted to keep this. It's so similar to Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, but it's kind of starting to like smell off. And because it's such a similar color, but I would definitely prefer to reach for Pillow Talk, I have decided to let this one go, and this is also going to be decluttered. Then we have the products that were rolled in at my last update, which starting off, we have MAC Twig. This is a lipstick that my goal was 2 uses, and I used it twice in the past update, so this is also getting rolled out. This is very similar in tone to Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Obviously, I like bright fuchsias and I like mauvey nudes. Those are kind of my 2 go-tos. I like what I like. I don't know what to say. This has been super easy to reach for. I am definitely holding on to this, and it's relatively new in my collection, given how old some of the lip products that I have are. For example, this that they don't make anymore. I have a lot of discontinued products in my collection. I definitely want to hold on to things that are new, fresh, that I love wearing. The next product that I rolled in was KVD liquid lipstick. This is the original formula in the shade Bachelorette. You guessed it, it's a fuchsia. My goal was to wear this 4 times, and I wore it 4 times in the past month. And so this one is also getting rolled out. Look how beautiful that color is. Oh, I love this formula. I love bright fuchsias. I am falling back in love with liquid lipsticks through this project because I have really liked all of the KVD ones that I've rolled in so far, although they don't make this formula anymore, but I will hold on to them because they're so stunning. The next product that I rolled in was the shade Bahama from NARS. My goal was to use this 3 times, and I used it 3 times in this past month. So I have also hit my goal on this. I put this one in the unsure category. It was like nice and easy to wear. It's a pretty color. Again, we're seeing some themes. It's funny, the more of these like mauve nudes I swatch, the more brown Bite Chai looks. And I think that's why this one just doesn't spark as much joy as some of these other ones, and why I'm wearing it for the 3rd time today rather than reaching for it a little bit more naturally at the beginning of the month. This one I'm unsure about. It's fine. The formula is just a little bit dry. I could definitely see myself both panning this or giving it to a friend. I kind of don't really know, so this is just going to go in the unsure pile for now. The next 2 were the hand-selected shades that I rolled in last month. The first one is Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Cream in the shade Blushing Margarita. I'm also wearing this today over Bite Chai. This works so beautifully over any lip product. My goal was to use it 7 times, and today is my 7th use, so this will also be rolled out today. This is a very light pink color. I have tried putting it on by itself, and I really don't like how it looks. It kind of makes me look like that concealer lips, but also kind of like ill because it's so pale. But it goes over literally everything. I've worn it over a red, over a nude, over like those mauve shades I have. I've used it with lip liners, lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, all of it. It looks so nice. And so I'm definitely holding on to this one. I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of my Buxom full-on lip creams, but they're my favorite formula, so that kind of makes sense. Then the last product is the other one I hand selected for this past month, and that is Smashbox. I think these are the Audacious liquid lipsticks. Oh, Be Legendary lipsticks in the shade Bing. My goal was to use this 4 times, and I used it 4 times, so this is also getting rolled out. Do you see this? I am completely resetting this project. I don't know what happened. I just was really liking wearing makeup, and I had lower goals on a lot of these than I have in previous months. And I just like worked through them. And about a week ago, I realized that I had like about a week's worth left of uses. I just, I get, I get to completely roll in a complete new set of Lippies this month. I'm so excited. But back to this. Um, this is a beautiful lipstick, but it is starting to like smell a little bit weird. And if I'm being completely honest, if I had to pick between this one or my new Givenchy red lipstick, like I just don't think that this is my number one anymore. And I like a bright lip. I tend to lean towards fuchsia more, so I don't really feel like I need a ton of reds in my collection. I'm happy to have one red that I really love and reach for every single time. So I think I'm gonna let this one go. So that is another product that we're letting go of today. I also don't know if they make these anymore. It is pretty and I did really love it. It was my go-to red for many years. It's just not that girl anymore for me. So these are all of the products that I'm rolling out. I am keeping 5 for sure, getting rid of 3, and I have 2 that are in the unsure pile that we will revisit at the end of this project. So now let's randomly generate some shades to roll in. So I have 102 lip products that are eligible to be rolled in. I'm using a random number generator on my laptop because I still, well, now I can't find my graphing calculator. I'm in the middle of packing things. It's kind of a mess. So I'm going to randomly generate 8 shades between 2 and 103, and then I am going to check out, see what those shades are, hand select my 2 shades, and be back to show you what we have and assign usage goals to each of them. So starting off, we have 50, 23, 66, 56, 11, 93, 2, and 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's 8 shades. I am going to go grab those, hand select my shades, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back and I have all of my lipsticks and the ones that I've hand selected as well. And we're gonna go through. The first one that I rolled was number 50. That was L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss in the shade Rebel Rose. This is a really beautiful kind of, I mean, I don't know if I would call this a rose shade. It's more of like a magenta, but it is still a really beautiful color. And I am going to be using this 8 times. I would like to note, at my last update, I noted that I am going to be changing my maximum number of uses from 10 to 8. I've decided to continue doing that, partially due to the success of my most recent of today's update, as well as I just think 8 uses, I definitely know whether I want to keep something or not. The next number was 23. That was this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Angel Food Cake, and this is a really pretty mauve shade. I used to wear this a lot in high school, and then I repurchased it a couple years ago because I remember how much I liked it, and then I didn't wear it as much. So I'm curious to see what I think of it now, and I need to use this 1 time. Okay. The next one I rolled was number 66, and that is Kat Von D Outlaw, which is another one of their original formulas. This is a beautiful bright red. I actually don't know if I have ever worn this. It's newer to my collection. And I guess I'm just going to keep going with the reds. So I'm going to be wearing this 8 times. The next number I rolled in was 56, and that was a NARS Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Roseland. This is a really pretty color, but sometimes I feel like it makes me look a little bit dead because it's quite gray. Regardless, I do want to see how I feel about this, given that I have had mixed experience with these so far in this project. I'm going to be using this 7 times. The next product that I rolled in was number 11, which is Buxom Full On Lip Polish. Yes, polish in the shade Jill. This is quite a bright color. I think I featured this on my lip colors for Barbie Summer. It's very pretty, and it has almost like a blue purpley shift in the micro shimmer in it. So this is very fun for summer, in my opinion. And I will be wearing this twice. We're really not getting any of the middle of the road numbers. It's either like once or 8. The next one that I rolled in was number 93, which is this Nude Sticks lip color in the shade Rose. I think I've used up one of these before. This is a beautiful color, and I am very excited to work on this, and I will be using this 6 times. Then I rolled number 2, which was Buxom Full On Lip Cream in the shade Rose Julep. Obviously, I do not have much of this left. It's kind of a favorite in the collection. That's it right there. Very, very pretty. So I am going to be using this beautiful lip gloss 3 times. And after that, I rolled in number 22, which is this Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Lip Gloss in the shade Aficionado, which is more of a coral. It's kind of unique in my collection. And yeah, it's so pretty. It has like a very distinct, like sweet but minty smell to it. And I'm going to be using this 8 times. I think my random number generator is broken. Then for the 2 that I hand selected, since I have a lot of gloss and not much of anything else, I decided to pull 2 lip liners that I could wear with the shades that I've rolled in. The first is this Dior crayon lip liner in the shade Celebre, which is a beautiful red shade. And I thought that this would work well with the liquid lipstick from Kat Von D. And so I need to use this 4 times. And then since I had a red and I have a lot of nude glosses rolled in, I decided to roll in this Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in the shade 14C, which is, you know, right up my alley. Mauvey, pinky nude color. It kind of almost matches that rose shade perfectly. So I will be using this lip liner 6 times. So there we have it. This is the color story for the upcoming month. Excuse my interesting swatches, but I'm very excited. We've got some pinks, some nudes, a pop of red, and I think that this will be easy to work through in the upcoming month. Hopefully we can have another really successful month in my June update as well. This is what we are working with. Please let me know down below what you are thinking of this project so far. I'm really enjoying it. I do think it is highlighting for me what products are easier to reach for than others of each subset that I've been rolling in. So it's definitely been eye-opening. And most of all, I hope you are having an incredible, amazing day wherever you are, and that you found today's video entertaining and that I get to see you in a future video. Thanks, guys.